Being digitally capable is really important in all aspects of life, whether it's personal, professional, or academic. While studying at university, this adds a number of new digital skills into the mix. The Digital Learner Toolkit offers students a way to self-assess and develop skills that are not only useful whilst at university, but far beyond. The toolkit is downloaded as an interactive e-portfolio. It aims to encourage self-development, reflection, and helps identify digital development needs, and provides a one-stop shop signposting to resources, training, and support. The toolkit has been developed around a digital capabilities framework that exists across higher education. It covers skills, technologies, and practices that you will need from the first few weeks in Plymouth and then beyond. The first part of the toolkit is time-bound around the first few weeks and then the first semester. You'll see skills and practices that you need at these different time points. There is a checklist for self-assessment, and if there are areas that you need to know more about, there are help materials on every page. As mentioned previously, the early parts of the toolkit are geared around the first few weeks and the end of semester 1. This screen gives you an example of some of the skills and practices that have been identified for the end of semester 1. To further help you self-assess, there's a quiz at the end of each section that also gives you additional help and resources when you get the feedback. Once past the first semester, the capabilities are more broadly themed around areas such as digital learning, communication, collaboration, identity and well-being, etc. This shows you an example page from the digital learning section. This is another example of a capability page that aligns productivity skills and software to academic practices. As well as the self-test quizzes that appear at the end of each section, there are profile pages with spaces for reflection and evidence at the end of each academic year. As you will have seen, the toolkit is trying to be generic as possible in a broad range of digital skills that apply to all students. On the program-specific page, you can see some of the specific technologies, skills and practices that you might experience that are discipline-specific. At the moment, you have to be given specific access to be able to access the Digital Learner Toolkit. If you're a member of staff that wants to give their students access, if you could contact ASTI on the email address shown. If you're a student and you've already been given access to the toolkit, then there's a separate video you can watch on how to download it.